Hello everyone, I hope everyone has a wonderful holiday. In this video, we are going to talk about a strategic analysis model. And specifically, it is called the SWOT analysis. The name sounds very cool, but students have to remember it does not spells with the A, it spells with the O. SWOT analysis is an abbreviation where the S represents strength, W represent weakness, O represent opportunity, and T represent threats. The strengths and the opportunity might have some similarity. They are both beneficial factor of the company. Now the main difference is that the strength and the O is strength is an internal factor and O is an external factor. Likewise, the weakness and the threats, they are quite similar because they are both harmful factors of the SWOT analysis. Now the main difference is that the weakness is an internal factor while the threats are the harmful effects from the external factors. First, let's talk about the internal factors. Strength and the weakness talks about whether the business or the company is doing well or poorly. So in this case, if it's doing well, then it is a strength, and in whichever area that is doing poorly, then this is a weakness. To find out whether a company has a strength or has a weakness, they can benchmark with their competitors. Another word for the benchmarking is that comparing. There are different things that the company can compare with their competitors. Most of the cases, the common practice is that they use something called the KPI or the key performance indicator. The first example of the key performance indicator is the market share. The way to understand what is the market share is that you imagine the whole world has only 100%, and out of this 100%, how many people are using your product. Example of the KPI, and this is one of the most popular example, is that profitability. Tells how much a company is generating. Third KPI example is the efficiency. Efficiency can be measured by how much cost are you using to produce your goods or services. Next example of KPI is the market capitalization. An easier way to understand what is market capitalization is that this is the other people's view about the value of a company. Now, other people's view of that value, it might not always be accurate. However, that is the agreed price that is traded in the stock market. The example of KPI in this video is the brand recognition or the brand loyalty. Now, this might sound vague and hard to measure, but actually it can be measured by the followers of the brand or how many memberships the sign up, what is the conversion rate of the membership from the website, and etc. Next, we would like to talk about the external factors, which are the opportunities and threats. For the external factors that are helpful for the business, then we call them opportunities. And for the external factors that could be harmful for the business, then we call them threats. Now, the key with the opportunity is that whether a company is able to find the opportunity and whether they have the enough resources, and also whether the companies has the strategy to take advantage of the best opportunities. Now, in terms of threats, the key strategic changes is how to defend them and how to protect the company from the external harmful factor. And to do that, the company needs to have a very good risk management. To have a very good risk management, they have to constantly thinking of a different scenario, which is called the contingent planning. So they have to think what are the potential threats in the future, and they have to come out with the solution on how to solve those threats. Okay, I think we have defined the SWOT analysis already. So right now, let's have a look at an example of SWOT analysis. In this video, we are going to use LV or the Louis Vuitton as our example for SWOT analysis. Now, even though Louis Vuitton makes very fashionable clothing, actually they are around 160 years old already. The first store of Louis Vuitton actually founded in Paris in year 1854. The second difference is that LV is endorsed by the high-profile clientele base. Another easier words for the high clientele base are the LV is endorsed by the key influential people in the world. Another strength from the LV is that they have a very strong financial performance. If we have a look at the world leading luxury goods, then you will see that in the year 2018 they generate a revenue of a total is 46.8 billion euros, and approximately 1/5 or 20% of this revenue is generated by LV. In addition, if you look at the total luxury goods sector's performance, you will see that the luxury goods performance is actually growing pretty fast at around 5% to up to 12% per year. About Louis Vuitton's weakness. Now, since Louis Vuitton is operating in the luxury goods area, then usually their customers are focused very niche in the rich people. For LV's sales channel, the products are generally selling exclusively in the their own LV stores, their own LV website, and in some rare cases in Sephora, which is one of their subsidiaries. LV rarely grant license to other online outlets, on other outlet stores or other department stores. The main purpose is to maintain their own exclusivity for their products. In total, there are less than 500 LV stores in the world. So if we do the average, it is approximately 2 LV stores in each country. How about the opportunity for the LV? The fashion industry is very dynamic and volatile. LV is positioned as the leading institute of the global art scene. They have a lot of celebrity to endorse their product, which gives them a lot of opportunity to expand the innovative market and the strategies. LV can also increase its market size and the potential profit by investing more in the emerging developing countries. Some of the countries that have a highest concentration of high net worth individuals are countries like India, China, and South America. By investing more money or opening more stores in these three countries, it is very likely to generate additional revenue and profit for the LV. Lastly, the threats. Now, the counterfeited product or the fake product are seriously damaging LV's brand images. Among the whole fashion industry in the world, LV is the #1 counterfeited brand. LV is suffering a massive revenue loss due to this counterfeited product, and especially as the advance of the technology, it is now, as you can see from this picture, it's very hard to differentiate which one is the real one and which one is the fake one. In fact, if you use the LV product for a few months, then the fake one might even look better than the real LV. Another threat the LV is facing are their strong competitors such as Gucci, Prada, Chanel, Hermes, and Salvatore Ferragamo. Now these brands, they offers product discount and also seasonal rebates to attract more customers. Another serious threat the LV is facing is the financial crisis. Last year, LV actually suffered a lot of the loss in sales revenue due to the protests in Hong Kong. In addition, this year, LV is also facing a massive decrease in their stock prices due to the coronavirus. Okay, so let's have a mini challenge with the students. After watching this video, there are actually a word that is misspelled more than 3 times in these PowerPoint slides. This is one of the most common misspelled word from the students, and I would like to check whether you can find it. For the students who want to involve with this mini challenge, you can write down your answer in the PowerPoint and also put it in the additional practice question that we have for this video. The main practice for this video is that based on this current coronavirus disease, so I would like to ask you to select a company and perform a SWOT analysis to it. As usual, students are required to submit this practice to the Study Smart and save it as a PowerPoint format. As a short summary, SWOT analysis is one of the most commonly used strategic analysis model. The SWOT analysis represents strength, weakness, opportunity, and threats. The strength is an internal beneficial factor. The weakness is an internal harmful factor. The opportunity is an external potential beneficial factor, and the threat is an external potential harmful factor for the business. Hopefully by now students have a better understanding about what is the SWOT analysis. Don't forget to submit your practice SWOT analysis on the Study Smart that is targeting on the current coronavirus disease situation. As for now, I would like to thank all the students for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.